there's been this debate raging around Helena, for example, who puts up with all sorts of behaviour from Harry. And my point has been, I quite like the fact that she's gone, I know he treats me like absolute rubbish, but I fancy him. I'm going to be here for another couple of weeks and might as well be with someone that I fancy. Because none of them are going in there to find the husband and father of their kids, are they? Let's face it.
I mean, Olivia Bowen would tell you otherwise.
Yeah, but back then she didn't expect that from him who'd already been off with Miss GB, right? There's definitely been more sex this series, which is something that...
but we don't see it anymore. We don't know.
Yeah. And what I think is interesting is the reason why we have seen Lauren and Harrison's sex scenes play out is because they've always said if it fits with the storyline and it explains behaviour, they will show it. And certainly they had to show this because it's been so part of why she's been so devastated and like fair play. But certainly it feels like everybody's talking about it. There was actually a piece on BBC News this week, Love Island makes BBC News, saying it's shown a huge change in viewing behaviour because people now watch Love Island by TikTok.
Yeah.
And ITV have certainly reported this, and we've even seen it here at The Sun. All of our traffic, and certainly the same for ITV's viewing figures, people watch it via TikTok. So does that mean that people now will be almost trying to create a 30-second brilliant moment instead of...
30-second wonder. Maybe that's what they would need.
Yeah, well, Harrison...
What, love?
I just think it's really interesting. Like it's almost this show which is completely changing viewing behaviour. I've only watched Made in Chelsea via Instagram for years. So.
I do think as well, like it's worth saying about last night's episode with Cash and Ty. That was such a good moment. Like we've talked a lot about the toxic men that have been there.
So this was them both crying and
being and actually Ty going to Cash. It's okay to cry. It's better that you cry and get it. And I was like, I think there's so much about men not crying that it's good to be like, yeah, we're lads and we can cry. I thought it was a nice moment.
Even Harrison had the good grace to feel a bit upset about what he'd done, but have a low opinion of that boy.
Wow.